What deployment story sounds like a lie, but is absolutely true? Iraq, 2007. Our foe B was in the middle of nowhere. Desert all around. Scorching days, freezing nights. 8 months in, we'd settled into the monotony. Same patrols, same MREs, same faces. Then the piano arrived. Not a keyboard, not a small upright. A full-sized, polished, mahogany grand piano, delivered by Chinook helicopter, dangling from cables like some surreal desert mirage. We all stood there watching it descend. Even the insurgents stopped shooting to witness this madness. The backstory? Our battalion commander had mentioned during a video call with the Pentagon that morale was low. Joked that we had everything except a concert pianist. Turns out the general's aide on the call had a daughter who was a Juilliard graduate. She volunteered to come play for the troops. But you can't have a concert without a piano. So the general, instead of sending extra armor or better rations, requisitioned a Steinway grand piano, officially classified as tactical morale enhancement equipment. The paperwork probably cost more than the piano itself. 3 different countries had to approve the flight plan. The piano needed a security clearance. Not joking. It arrived 2 weeks before the pianist. Just sat there in the middle of our fob, covered with a tarp. We posted a guard. Not because anyone would steal it. Where would they take it? But because it felt wrong to leave something so beautiful unprotected in a war zone. Marines would take shifts sitting next to it during downtime. Some would talk to it like it was a person, confessing things they wouldn't tell the chaplain. Staff Sergeant Miller, toughest guy in the battalion, admitted he could play. Late at night, when most were asleep, he'd uncover it and play Chopin. Said his grandmother taught him before she died. Hadn't touched a piano in 15 years. The concert was scheduled for July 4th. Big morale event. Whole battalion gathered, even guys from other FOBs. The Chinook arrived, but no pianist emerged. Just a colonel with a letter. The general's daughter couldn't come. Security concerns. Insurgent activity. She sent her apologies. You could feel the collective disappointment, like the air got heavier. Then Staff Sergeant Miller stood up, walked to the piano, sat down without saying a word. For the next 2 hours, he played everything from classical to Billy Joel. Music filled the fob. Some guys cried. Others sang along. Even the Iraqi interpreters joined in. When Miller finally stopped, the colonel asked where he learned to play like that. Juilliard, Miller said. Dropped out my junior year to enlist after 9/11. The general's daughter? Turned out she was Miller's ex-girlfriend from school. She'd seen his name on the battalion roster and engineered the whole thing. Knew he would step up when she couldn't make it. The piano stayed for the rest of the deployment. Became a symbol. We built a plywood shelter around it. Painted it like Carnegie Hall. Miller gave lessons to anyone interested. Our mechanic learned Let It Be. Our sniper mastered Moonlight Sonata. When we left, the commander wanted to take the piano home with us, but Miller convinced him to leave it. The next unit will need it more than we do. Last I heard, that piano traveled to 3 more FOBs before ending up at a school in Baghdad. Miller went back to Juilliard after his contract ended. Graduated with honors. Still performs for veterans. Sometimes the most unbelievable war stories have nothing to do with combat. And sometimes the heaviest thing to carry isn't your gear, but the silence when you're far from home.